What's good, everyone? Okay. I did your readings per usual, and I'm not gonna front. Group number 2 was all over the place, so totally bear with me. Like, I was picking up a whole bunch of energies, but anyways, if you're one of those people who don't have the slightest clue of which reading is the right one for you, do what I do. I close my eyes and I say the following: God, source, universe, my spirit guides, my higher self, the truth. Which reading is the right one for me, please? And my eyes are going to direct me which reading is the right one. And so if you notice that your eyes are, going every other place, like between groups 1 to 3, 4 to 5, not 5, 4, whatever, you might have 2 messages. But thank you so much, babes, and I shall see you at your reading. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. Hello there, group number 1. I hope you're doing okay. Forgive me, my brain is still thawing, is what I like to call it, because I overslept. But let's get into it. So, the card you selected is Moonstruck, Take a Breath. There we go. Take a breath. So I'm just going to, channel this intuitively. I was going to look at the book and something said, nah, don't do it. So, group 1. What I'm picking up of Take a Breath is to exhale. There's a movie I watch from time to time, like around the holidays, called Have Plenty, F-A-V, Plenty. And there was this girl who was into the main character, who was visiting his crush that he was pretty much in love with for a long time. This was around the time when Waiting to Exhale came out. And so she was like, ooh, I just exhaled. And then he looks at the camera, like kind of breaking the fourth wall, like, did this bitch really say that? But that's the kind of energy I'm picking up. It's like, I just exhaled. And so I don't know if you're going through something or you were going through something, but I feel like the next 30 days, group number 1, is that you get to finally exhale. You don't have to worry about whatever that is bothering you anymore. So that is what I picked up channeled wise. So we're going to put out your piles. Something said to do it like this. So hopefully it goes well. If not, then you probably won't see this video and I'll start over. So anyways, let's get into it. So what's going to happen within the next 30 days for group number 1? We have number 18 with serendipity. So I see a 4-leaf clover. So luck is coming. We have a journey. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So what I'm picking up here is that luck will be on your side. It's something about having courage, because you do have the color orange here. And I'm not going to lie, this is the grief card. But orange talks about, your... Gosh, what is the chakra? It's not solar plexus. So we have the root chakra, sacral. There you go. Burp. So yeah, like there's some things associated with the sacral chakra where it's about creativity. Sometimes it can be related to sex, but I'm not really picking that up. It's more like you facing your fear. That can be synonymous with the solar plexus, but I think of sacral as having courage, like the strength card. That's just my personal interpretation. So I feel like you are probably moving. You probably going to find luck in something. I'm seeing that this individual have their luggage packed and they're about to go on a train ride. So you could legit go on a train journey. In the United States, they still book those, where if you want to travel all around the United States, you can do that. You'll have like a nice room. They'll give you a nice schedule about, hey, so these are the cities we're stopping. Be sure to come back on that time, or otherwise you are SOL. But yeah, it's like a journey you're going. And I feel like this was long overdue with the 9 of Wands, because I feel like you have dealt with a lot of burdens. So the 9 of Wands can talk about someone who has been wounded for some time, but they still persevere. And so if you're not moving legit, you could be going on a vacation if you plan on going on a trip. It is currently January 26, 2026. And I can tell you that this winter blast is awful. And so you could live in one of the states that dealt with this winter storm, which everybody pretty much cleared out the grocery store. But one person pointed out they didn't clear out the hygiene aisle. And I was like, ooh, shade. Okay. All right. Okay. But anyways, jokes aside, y'all. If February, if you were to watch this in January when I upload it, it may not be bad depending on where you live in terms of the weather. But yeah, this is something that I'm picking up from this one. I'm not going to stretch it any further because I'm a yapper. So the next 30 days for group number 1, we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Coffin, number 19. And then we have the Explorer of Swords. I believe Explorer is the Knight of Swords. So is this about a person that is dying, and that's probably why you have to travel somewhere? I got to do this thing where I talk to my guides. God, Source, Universe, the truth for group number 1. Yes or no? Is this about a literal death of a person? My eyes pointed no. All right. So, and if it is, this would be an awkward reading. But the grief, you're putting it into something. And so there's a reason why I mentioned this color orange and then the color orange here. And so I feel that there's grief in losing something. So I don't know if you've taken time to heal or you're already dealt with the death of someone. So maybe you are taking a breath like, all right, this person is gone. Like maybe you lost an animal. But I'm not picking up like the next 30 days you are going to lose someone. If so, it's a very small few. But there's grief and healing. A lot of people don't talk about that. And so let's say you lost a job. There's significant grief behind it. Even if the job was toxic as hell, you're still grieving like, why do I have to be punished for it? Like now I'm being set back because of money issues and things that I had goals. Or, if you see a therapist, for example, there's grief in terms of, wow, I've been stuck. I have kept myself indoors because I may have agoraphobia or something like that. There is the end of it. I don't know why I heard the girls from The Craft where they said, now it's the end, let her go in peace. And so it could be a grief where maybe an identity that you've carried so long about yourself is gone now. Like, you're going to probably give yourself a ceremonial funeral or something like that. I thought about doing it with my mask, but something said don't burn the mask, just color it. And I was like, all right, fine, I guess I'll do that. It could be where you're recognizing you're going through a transformation, and it's like this identity that I've carried for so long has kept me stuck and stagnant, and it's no longer resonating with me. With the Explorer of Swords, so Knight of Swords is about movement. You may hear some form of communication. I heard that will change your life for the good or for the worse. For the good, you will hear something that is good. I'm nosy. So what does this mean for group number 1? What is this communication that's for the good? Ooh, the sun, Leo energy. I just talked about Leo, huh? So yeah, you're going to hear some really good news that will make you feel good. I hear that, oh man, God rest Angie Stone. There's no more rain in this cloud. It's funny how this is doom and gloom, because this is pretty much how my environment look like all the time. And it went from doom and gloom to happiness. So you're going to definitely feel really good. I'm picking up tears of joy. My sunshine has come. I'm all dried out. There's no more rain in this cloud. I think that's how it go. Oh God, I cannot stand that she is gone. Anyways, we got the 6 of Cups. So it could be something related to your past that you might feel good about. But it is good news being delivered. I'm so nosy. Hold on. My guys were like, girl, shut up. Figure it out. What is 10 of Pentacles? It could be about family, because what's interesting is that the bottom deck here, when I pulled out the 6 of Cups, it was Empress. So you might get some news about money. It's interesting that I talked about job. So the 10 of Pentacles, it could be where you're getting some form of opportunity that you thought you couldn't get. So let's say in the past, you applied for this job and it wasn't working. They may want to reach out to you and be like, hey, we actually like you. So here's like a second interview or something like that. If you have lost somebody in the past and you found out you have some level or some form of inheritance, it's coming to you and it's definitely going to help you. I like that. All right, well, that turned out to be positive. Okay. Angie Stone was a mother, so I don't know if anyone have lost a mother figure. So what would happen? Oh, this one snuck. Oh, because it's supposed to be here. The next 30 days is take your time with number 43. We have mature man, number 5. And we have the Child of Wands, or the Page of Wands. What the hell is mature man is? What is this about? I drew a blank. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I probably should have did 3 tarot cards for each pile. I do it to the other piles. 2 of Cups, and then the 10 of Pentacles again. So you got an extra that came out. All right, so take your time, mature man. the Child of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles again. So I heard take your time with spending. If you are meeting someone, for example, I heard an interviewer with this mature man. Take your time in terms of coming up with a job offer. You know, so like if they say, hey, group number one, you know, we want to know what's your salary. Look at the medium. I forgot what website you can go to, but let's say you want to be a graphic designer and someone looked at your work. They know that you don't use AI. Everything is legit. They're like, hey, you know, we want you part of this marketing team. We can negotiate salary. Look at the medium somewhere like your area in graphic design, for example, and then figure out what is something that you're okay with. I also heard do some research about how you can negotiate your salary. I will say, like, as a millennial, when I graduated from college in 2010, I definitely lowballed myself because I was just happy to get a job. Like, we were still dealing with a tiny bit of the recession. So as an adult, I'm like, hell no. Learn from these Gen Z kids. These Gen Z kids is like, look, I'm not about to work for pennies. I ain't millennials. And it's like, okay, ouch, noted. So that's something that I pick up. Another thing, because you have the Two of Cups here, it could be where you're meeting someone possibly for dating. Take your time on the date. You don't have to give up the goods. This is not me slut shaming anybody. I don't do that here. What I'm saying is that know your worth in terms of who is worth having sex with. You know, vet the individual. Pay attention to your body. Now, what's interesting is that the Pentacles is not always about money and abundance. It can be about the physical body. So what are the physical sensations you feel when you're talking to this person and interacting with them? If you feel like you're drained, if you feel nervous in a bad way, if you have like an inkling that this person may not be good, then listen to that. That is your instincts letting you know, somebody ain't right. So this is giving me where Spirit's like, yeah, vet this individual, make sure that they're okay. You can still have fun with the Child of Wands. You can have fun on this date, for example, but it doesn't mean that you are obligated to give up your goods. Blessed. I like that. And so the last thing about what to expect within the next 30 days for ya, we have divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Interesting. Divine timing. The very thing that many people don't like to hear. Anyways, we got number 12 with Privileged Lady. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Freak it. So let me get some clarifiers. Interesting. Seven of Swords. And death seems to be following this group. And I'm not saying that to be funny, but it's like, what is up with this death stuff? Like, maybe someone here have a lot of Scorpio placements or 8th house dominant. So this is coming back to the whole identity thing that I talked about. I think you know in your heart you deserve so much better. So let's say you live in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio is doom and gloom, but it has some nice things. For example, you know, we have the arts and music. Many people love that. The sports scene, people are like diehard fans. Some folks still cannot stand, what was it? The Baltimore Ravens, where the whole team of Cleveland Browns went to them back in the 90s, and people are still sore about LeBron James, even though he brought a ring and things like that. But anyways, Cleveland may have some cool things like food festivals and things of that nature, but as much as it is affordable, is really no opportunity. So maybe you've been here for a very long time, and it sucks, and you're like, okay, I need to move. I don't think I'm above Cleveland. I think Cleveland served its purpose. So that's something that's picking up. Interesting. So, because I talked about probably moving somewhere. Anyways, long story short, Spirit is like, this is happening. So if you're not expecting all of this in the next 30 days, this could be a reading where Spirit just wants you to know that this is going to happen. You know, take a breath. Don't worry about it. You know, luck is on your side for whatever that's supposed to come. You will become a privileged lady. You will have your home. You will buy nicer clothes. People can crap on Shein if they want to, but I'm like, Shein have some really nice clothes. I've washed it and wore multiple clothes. I understand it's fast fashion, but I have wore clothes from Shein that still look good, still intact. Some of them I still can fit because I have gained a lot of weight, but it's gonna take time to get there. So Spirit is like, listen, you know, have balance, allow this transformation to end, allow whatever that's no longer serving your purpose to just die. It's just not supposed to come with you. It's the best way that I can channel. With the Seven of Swords, I sometimes view the Seven of Swords positive, because yes, people know that, oh, someone is being sneaky towards you, and it's like, it's not always about another person being sneaky, like stealing something while, you know, you are away and things of that nature. It could be moving strategically. Take what you can and then dip, right? And so if you have family members or folks that say they care about you, but you notice that they try to sabotage whatever you got going on, can't stand those, right? But it could be, don't tell people what you got going on. Like, move with strategy is what Spirit is saying. So I kind of want to grab another deck. I wasn't expecting this, but I feel like I should grab a deck about any affirmations, and then we'll end your reading. So hold on just a second. All right, so I brought this. I'll shuffle. So after everything I said to group number one, what is a mindful message to give them to close out the reading? Ooh, nice. Do your best. It says doing your so that's, I read the headband just to show you. So it says doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go. Yes, do your best. So that is what Spirit is advocating for you. Group one, thank you so much for being patient with me. I appreciate it. And if this reading resonated, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. Hey there, group number two. I hope you're doing okay. So the card you selected is Moon Dance with Celebration. There's saxophone, there's a couple. I heard the word sultry, so I'm going to say that. I'm not going to read from the book. I don't feel like it. But this is definitely saying celebrate. I don't know why I heard celebrate good time. Come on. If you do live in Cleveland, maybe you're going to the good time too. It's like a small cruise thing that they have going on to party and eat some good food and things of that nature. So I've been told. If you are in a relationship, you and your partner are going out somewhere, or your husband or your wife. Maybe someone is a musician. Specifically, maybe they play the sax. But yeah, channeled message in his house. So the next readers, what do we have? So we have number 6 with not for you. And then you have a fortune cookie that says nope. Like, well, damn, okay, fine. Number 23 with courthouse, excuse. We have derp, Jesus Christ, derp. The 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. What the hell does this mean? Something you're working hard for may not be for you. The fact that this is so difficult. Like, first of all, why the hell is this door up there? And then there's this chessboard, fortune cookie, and someone is balancing. This is giving me Libra energy. And it's like you're trying to open up a particular door. I don't know why I heard the word patent. So I don't know if you're in the creative field, because what's interesting, it has, like, this card here is infinite creativity, and I will be reading that last. But it's given me a sense where you've been working incredibly hard on something. You might have grew it with the 9 of Pentacles, and you've twisted it, you've fixed it and things of that nature. But Spirit is like, look, this may not be for you. So this is giving me where you might be dealing with some obstacles that is showing you that whatever it is that you are currently focusing on is a nope. It could be something from your past. I heard maybe for some of you, you might be thinking about reaching out to someone from your past when I said this. And Spirit is like, hell no. Don't do it. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Sir, madam, nope. Quite the interesting read, I will say that. But yeah, that's what I picked up. I'm not picking up marriage, or maybe like going to the courthouse for something, like a ticket. I mean, if it was something about a ticket and I saw the cherry, that would have been like a totally different situation. But it just seems like, again, forgive me for sounding like a parrot, it just seems like something you have been working hard for, it's a no, don't do it. You may have to redirect so that you don't get stuck in a spiral, is what I'm picking up. Spirit could also be like, water your own cups before you fully pour into something. It doesn't mean that whatever it is that you're embarking on is bad. is just probably take a pause for the cause. When I said that, I saw the celebration card. And so it could be where maybe you have been overworking. Group number 2, you know, take what resonates because this is a collective reading. So Spirit is like, it ain't going to work. We're not going to let you. Like, sit your ass down and go have fun. It's like, okay, well, excuse me. Excuse me. Unnecessary what I did, but I'm boo, damn it. Anyway, so next 30 days, we have happiness. Yes. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Y'all have fun and go play. Funny I said that. Take your ass down and play. Anyways, we have number 21 with family room. We have the Guardian of Wands or the Queen of Wands. Someone might be spicy. We have the 5 of Wands. Ooh, conflict. What that about? And then we have the Ace of Swords. Swords, yes. Don't mind me. Let's see, it's 12:05. I gotta make sure that I speak the rest of the groups because I go to class at 1 o'clock online. All right, y'all. So you will be happy. Like they said, that being happy means that you're on the right path. It could be where you're having a family discussion or you will be spending time with family. I said conflict, but for whatever reason, I feel like you will be spending time with family and you're playing board games. So, you know, be sure about playing Uno and Monopoly and whatnot, because you might see a chair get thrown, okay? Like these games, Uno out and stuff. Oh, you want to do reverse cards? And, oh, okay, I see you, buddy. But yeah, to me, even though it looks like this lizard is about to be cooked, I'm not picking anything bad. I just think that you might be having like a sparring match and it's more like fun. You see how these wands look like those little fiery little thingies, those little sparklies, right? In the 4th of July, and when you're a kid, you're like, oh my God, I'm scared because it's flickering and it might burn me. No. And it's like, no, it don't even hurt, bro. Like, just go around and look stupid in the yard. I like how I laughed and I belched. All right, whatever, buddy. You do what you got to do. But anyways, this is kind of giving me that vibe where you're having fun with your family or you're having fun with individuals you consider as family, and you might come up with an idea. So I don't know why this is circling back to this particular group where something you have been working on isn't a good idea, like it's not for you. While you're having fun, you know, you're not focusing on work. That's when you may come up with an idea. Or it could be like you have an idea of, hey fam, let's go to axe throwing. That is so fun and therapeutic. I swear, I love everything about that. I'm a weapons girl. So, you know, don't give me no bowling ball because I'm going to throw it backwards, and I've done it like far too much to feel embarrassed. But I can throw some darts. I can throw some axes. I can go to the gun range. You know, I like that kind of stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, or you just have an idea of a family group activity, do it. That just means you're in the right direction. This is nice and short and sweet. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I am Lord. Okay. So the next 30 days, we have Call on Your Angels with number 13. Ooh, there's some things that's going on. Okay, what is that? Number 2 with main female. Okay. Derp. Okay, so we have Elder of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Guardian of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Swords. What the fuck? Alright, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I don't know who the hell this is for. I don't know why I heard Mama Payne from Martin. We said, "You're not selling nothing on the side, are you? This ain't no tricking money, is it?" Why did I say that? Right? Because I saw a main female. This looks like a couple, right? Because King and Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Seven of Swords, which is some form of conflict, sneaky behavior. Now, this card is loud as shit. Okay, I might as well just keep it out. There might be something where y'all might have a discussion about sneaky behavior. People nowadays, when they cheat on their partner or significant other, the other partner stays and is like, why? But hey, honey, when I tell you my worldview in marriage is skewed, I do not want to get married, period. I'm glad that I am not the marrying type. Like, I can be ungovernable. So, you know, if people want to stay, that's on them. It could be a religious thing where they guilt you into believing that divorcing is a sin. And it's like, all right, that was something that I picked up. Or if you have been accused or you are accusing on someone, Spirit is saying call on your angels for guidance. So this is just a tad tiny story. Since October 2023, I have been asking God, Source, Universe for the truth, and they have been delivering it. And so it works, group number 2. But just so you know, you're going to be pissed off, period. People say they can handle the truth. Not really, depending on what it is. Not really. So yeah, call on your angels. It's something that you are confused about. Now, let's say this have nothing to do with infidelity or betrayal. Let's say you are dating someone and you're like, hey, I think they are my match, but I'm confused. So your angels, you call on them and they'll show you signs. Hey, this person could be for you or they may not. You know, they'll save you the trouble. So I don't remember. I think it was Instagram earlier today. Someone, oh yeah, it was the shortest marriage recorded in history. When a couple, and it's 12-12 as I say it, the couple exited the courthouse in the bride trip, and the husband called her stupid. She went right around, she turned around, good on her, and said, fuck this, I want this annulled. Good. I'm glad she did that. I've been hearing horror stories from women saying that, you know, they married their partners and they were so great until they actually got married. And next thing you know, they turned into Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing. And they're like, yeah, I've dealt with abuse. It just seems like as soon as we got married, you know, he started becoming mean to me and things in that nature. So that's just a sign. All right. Other than that, I can tell you that the King of Pentacles is about someone who's really good with their money. They're entrepreneurs. And the Queen of Pentacles, they're all about nurturing things. They're quite independent. In my opinion, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is interdependent. It's like, I don't really need you, but I'm choosing to be with you. So take what you will about that. But we're going to move on because I feel like I've been talking a little too long. Okay. So the next 30 days, we have the following direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Wow. You're definitely really in tune with Source. So we have number 30 with adjudication. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands. I heard momentum. Thank you, John Witherspoon. Yes, something's building momentum. We have 2 of Pentacles. And we have death. Scorpio energy. All right. To me, with adjudication, this is reminding me of the Judgment card. So I would say double Scorpio in the house. Before you make a decision, because it's been in the air, maybe you know someone that's into 6-7, you know, so because I did that. Anyways, group number 2, y'all. So something is supposed to come. It's building momentum, but you're at a pause right now. I hear follow the light. So yes, follow the light in terms of what it is that you are looking for. I don't know what that was. It was, I hate these damn bugs. I think I killed it, little punk. Anyways, burp. The light is going to guide you into a direction. So kind of pay attention to your body about if this is right, because Spirit wanted me to pause and clarify. Tell me more about this. I hate when that happens. What's this? Emperor. Ooh, Aries energy. I love this flower. Tell me more, because my brain did a derp. We got 2. We got 3 more. You know, 10 of Pentacles is kind of a favorite right now, because that came out a lot in group number 1. But we have the 6 of Swords. Take the lessons. Don't let it take you. 10 of Pentacles. Moon, Pisces energy. Something is going to be revealed for you. I think whatever you are embarking on, something that's making you confused, you're going to find out the truth. And I think this is going to help you step into Big Daddy Emperor energy, where maybe you want to put yourself first. Maybe you are embarking in a position of leadership. But yeah, something is definitely going to be revealing. And I'm currently having anxiety. I don't know what the hell that's about. But when I see 6 of Swords, this is about transitioning. It's interesting that these swords are left behind. So every time, again, I see 6 of Swords, is take the lessons, don't let it take you. It's a lesson that you're supposed to learn, I suppose, that will be revealed, and it's going to put an end of something. It may have you to go to court, but this is just giving me Judgment energy. What is this lesson for group number 2? Because I'm nosy. What is 4 of Cups? Okay. Not really telling me what's up. No, should I take it? No. Maybe. Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. I'm not supposed to tell you. It could be about what I'm talking about here, you know, but yeah, I'm not supposed to tell you. I think this is something that you're just supposed to walk alone in this situation. And so they're rerouting you. Now, if you have resonated where you're dating someone and you're not sure whether or not if this person is for you, maybe you are dating multiple people. This is a card about juggling. You're going to know which one will be good for marriage, because I kept looking at this couple here. So again, you know, it could be things of dating. It could be things that you are spending time with family. You know, this is a mixed bag of a reading. I'm not going to cap group number 2 because I don't know how many people will be watching this, but it resonates with someone here. So yes, there will be an end of something where you will move forward in a direction. It's kind of giving me where you're at a fork. What is it called? Fork in the road? Yes. So let's read this card to close you out. It says infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. All right. So like I said, somebody could be a musician. If you are thinking about like an album, for example, or I don't know why I heard leaving a band. You know, you're gonna be all right. Like, you're gonna have infinite amount of creativity. And even if you're not a musician, you could be a graphic designer, you could be someone who's thinking about making tarot cards or anything like that, or creating a vision board. You're fine. I think because of this mixed bag of whatever the hell is going on in group number 2, if creating something is your coping mechanism, do that. But this is your reading. Thank you so much for being patient with me and choosing me to be your reader. If this resonated, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you with another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. Group number 3. I hope you're doing okay. So, the card you selected is... I don't need to sound stupid. Anyways, it's Moonflower. Take a risk. Okay. So just to let you know, I might have to speed through this reading because it is 12:28 on a Monday and I have class online at 1 o'clock. So anyways, I'm not going to read from the book, but I do love these colors. These color combinations is wonderful. Take a risk. Considering I talked about colors and there is a direction that's going somewhere, it's Aquarius symbol. This looks like Mercury or Taurus. I'm not sure what these symbols are, but I looked at Aquarius and it is Aquarius season as we speak. It is January 26, 2026. And so take a risk at something that you've been thinking about. So me, I'm a fashionista. I love these colors here. And I was like, you can work with something with these colors. So if you're thinking about like a wardrobe change, a move, like moving to a certain direction or doing something, Spirit is like, sis, sir, go ahead and do that. All right. You want to plant them flowers, plant them flowers. You want to, you know, paint something, then paint something. The fact that there's a road here, if you feel like taking a risk of going somewhere, Spirit is like, look, man, yeah, do it. You know, I got your back. I got your back. So the next 30 days, we have number 22 with blessed. Blessed. Okay. I don't know if someone watched Jalissa's message. We have number 2 with main female. Child of Pentacles. You're such a cute little cub. We have the Elder of Wands or the King of Wands. Celebration. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. You know, when I look at main female, I think of somebody who's working by themselves. You could be a mom. You might have a little cub of your own, all adorbs, right? But you're going to feel confident. If this is not about you being a mom or anything like that, it could be where you have some money and it's something that you want to invest in and you want to work hard for. So it could be about a career opportunity where you feel the calling to take a risk. And so spirit is like, group 3, you better step in your big daddy energy with that confidence here with the King of Wands. I almost said the N word. But you're going to be blessed. I feel like just by me being silly, you're going to feel good. And you will look good. How about that? Yes. Bitch, yes, you're gonna look good. All right. So the next 30 days. Why didn't I do anything for this? Wow, spirit, this is odd. This is odd. I did nothing for here. I think it was supposed to be here, but I put it here. Shit happens for a reason. What is this about? 3 cards. Why didn't I have any cards? Interesting. That has never happened. And I'm not going to front, honey. Like, perimenopause is a bitch. So let's get into it. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. All right. So this is giving me someone that might be community oriented. 38 with toil and labor, something that you are totally working hard for. We have my favorite card. I do like the Tower, but yes, it's the Tower. Sudden change. Elder of Swords or the King of Swords. Okay. 7 of Cups with options. So, I heard the word revamp. You're definitely a risk taker here, group 3. Like, this is king and queen shit energy. I love it. So, you want to take a risk of extending your options. You feel, not the word you feel, you are way more valuable than what you are currently doing, is what spirit is saying. So you may want to be of service of other individuals, but it's going to cause a sudden change. So if you have to leave a person, like I said, that you're working by yourself, if you have to leave someone, do it. You know, maybe that person will make you look bad. I mean, I don't know why I heard humiliation ritual, but maybe you feel like your partner would humiliate you, and you know you're tired of giving them unconditional tolerance, and you know you want unconditional love and they don't know what that is, for example. Okay, no, that was interesting. So you may have to leave. Now that's not saying like, oh, Auntie Boo said go leave my person because of her. No, I didn't say that shit. You responsible for your own choice, all right? But the thing is, I'm just using that as an example where you would have to make sudden changes to make sure to soar. You have this ego right here. This is you exercising full discernment. You may have to cut people off. You may have to tell the truth about something. I heard in terms of feelings, because you have options. Like if you were to leave a job, leave a situation, it will open up many doors for you. And you will be of service to people who would actually appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Okay, blessed. Bitch, I said blessed. This is twice I've called you the B word. Group number 3. My bad. I do that with my friends. And it's like, you're not my friend. And I'm like, all right, my bad. That's true. I'm your reader for today. Anyways. Next 30 days, seek solitude with number 33. 33. Yes, we have number 12 with privilege lady. Sexy lady, I want to get to know ya, but I gotta move on. All right, that's a random song. High priestess, Cancer energy. But I gotta move on. I can't sing for shit. Anyways, we got the 6 of Swords. Take the lessons, don't let it take you. Yeah, group number 2 had that. I don't know why I think that has a connection, but whatever. And then we have the Hanged One, Neptune, Pisces energy. So, yeah, you will be spending time alone. I think you will be moving in silence. You have been carrying a lot of things, and I think you're about to let them go and just leave them. So you are taking the lessons, don't let it take you. I think with solitude, you will gain a different perspective. You see how we are looking at Earth from the moon's perspective, but typically we look at the moon from Earth's perspective. So it's like you're going at a distance of thinking of something, evaluate it, put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Okay. All right, listen to some old school music, all right? But anyways, you're gaining a different perspective, and you're like, I gotta do what I'm supposed to do. But you want to make sure you're doing the right thing. This risk is so important to you, but I just pick up nothing but positive energy, group number 3, and this is like super yummy. High priestess is all knowing. They have a lot of wisdom, but a lot of things they keep to themselves. They only talk when it's necessary. But this is also a card of moving in silence. You have the moon showing up twice, technically 3 times if you look at the moonology card you selected. But whatever the situation is going to upgrade the fudge out of you. I think I said group 2 had this. No, it was group 1. Group 1 had this where they're about to make some big buggity bucks. They're like group number 1. They were thinking about moving. And so if you're one of those people that's thinking about moving out of your situation and you're willing to take that risk, totally do that. There's going to be some grief, and I say that because that's what group number 1 had, just in case if there were like a connection. It could be grief leaving out of the situation, letting go of something, whatever the case it may be. But this is for your own good. It's just, again, it's a matter of looking things from a different perspective. Make sure you unplug your phone. Like maybe your phone is trash. Maybe there's a lot of distractions with your device. So the fact that there is an outlet or a plug that's unplugged, definitely unplug from distractions of the world. That would be, yeah, I think, yeah, from the world. My brain said, girl, move on, and I will. I love it when my brain do weird stuff. I will comment, these are pretty colors. But yes, you have gratitude. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm, like a warmth of the sun. Ooh, yes, yes. So pretty. Maybe someone's into collage work. Anyways, you have number 25 with high honor. You're celebrating something. Blessed. We have the 10 of Cups. Beautiful card, happily ever after. We have the 5 of Cups. And then we have the Child of Cups or the Page of Cups. This one wanted to communicate. You're tired of sorrow. I heard just, what are you trying to say? It's like a mixture of words that wants to come out. I'm tired of feeling like this, and I heard that I gotta look at you for what you did, or something like that. You're not gonna be feeling in this energy anymore. Group 3, considering that I've been goofy throughout this reading, you might be stepping into your inner child where you're playful. You're probably healing that. I did say with group number 1, they were transforming in terms of identity. In this row, it had grief, coughing, because duh, of course it would. And it was something about a transformation. Maybe it was already a death of something or someone that took place, and they were about to get some money. So I don't know what the hell that is about if you resonate with that group number 3. But it's like you're no longer feeling that way. I think you're going to be grateful for what you have, and you're just leaving behind what's broken. So solitude would definitely be your best friend here. Separation of some sort, like I kind of isolate yourself temporarily from friends and loved ones so that you can, get your mind right? And so your inner child is coming up. This is also a card of truth. So maybe if you were to leave a job, leave a connection of some sort, it might be amicable, where you're like, all right, I got to focus on what's making me happy. And so with more gratitude, you will feel more peace and happiness. You're going to realize that you are the only one that can give you peace and happiness. No one else can. And so spirit is like, yo, high honor, we about to shoot blessings. It's like, you get a car. I don't like Oprah, but phony bitch. Yeah, like there was a whole situation about that car where everybody had like a car note. They all thought they were going to get a new car, and it's like, no, it was just like more burdens. But anyways, it's like blessings, right? And so the more you have gratitude, the more you are choosing yourself, the more that you allow your inner child to play, the more you will get good things. You are heading to the right direction. I like that. So to close out your reading, I had to dog out Oprah, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Her birthday's coming up. It's like, it's January 26th, like I said, but her birthday's on the 29th. Anyways, there's a door opening. That's great. And it says edge of greatness. It says the universe is opening doors for me, bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of my greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. Yes, daddy energy. I don't care if you're a woman watching this, big daddy, okay? No Diddy. Then you call people daddy? All right, whatever. Fuck him too. Anyways, look, whatever risk you're taking, thumbs up, babe. Gold star for group number 3. Okay, gold star. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I very much appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this reading, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace. Hey friend, this is Auntie Boo, and nice to meet you. So I just want to give you a nice disclaimer. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, everything is in the description for your review. Also, sometimes my guides want me to share a personal story about myself. This is by no means trying to hijack your reading. It just serves as an important piece of information that you may resonate. But thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader, and we will continue on with the reading. Hey there, group 4. I hope you're doing okay. So the card you selected is the Falling Moon. Release blocks. Okay, so I'm not going to read the book because I don't want to. I had a dirt moment because I just ate and I just finished class like almost 30 minutes ago. So anyways, I think this is self-explanatory of releasing blocks, so I don't really want to BS from the card. We're going to go straight to your reading. So what we have here, within the next 30 days, number 50 is No Place Like Home. And I don't know if, I think that was a theme song of 227, because when I was shuffling this, I said no place like home, but I'm like, all right, I'm goofy. So yeah, I mean, maybe you're goofy here. No shade, no tea. There's nothing wrong with that. But anyways, We have number 1 with main male. We have the 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to turn on a light because, yeah, it's getting dark. So hold on. I'm short. There we go. All right, much better. I could have paused it, but it's just like, I didn't feel like it. Anyways, we have the Guardian of Cups or the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. I'm mostly picking up single energy here, but we'll see how the reading goes. Group 4, no place like home. I feel like you and your main character energy. I don't really care about gender, but this is giving me where you might be in your masculine energy. Things are being balanced for you. Maybe you have put things out and it's being reciprocated back. So things are going into motion. I feel like there is also a nice balance of feminine energy because we do have the Queen of Cups here. And so I think your emotions will be regulated and things will be opening for you with the Wheel of Fortune. I do like this card, like the nice spiral. When I looked at it from afar over here, it made me think of ripple effect. So it's just like, as long as your energy is nicely balanced, there will be a nice ripple effect. Well, things will feel like it's coming into place. So it's no place like home. And it could be where you will prioritize home, like your physical home. So there was a challenge that I saw on Instagram probably in December, and it said that come up with 12 things that you wish for, cut them up, and then fold it. And so on December 21st, you burn it. You don't look at whatever you pick up, but you start burning it until New Year's Eve. And whatever that's left standing, that is something that you're going to focus on. So I'm not going to tell you what I need to focus on per se, but if you're somebody who did that challenge and maybe you said, well, I want a new job, I want to relocate, I want to have a clean home, and so one of those things was left standing, that is something that you can do to prioritize right now in the physical, and your spirit guides will handle the rest. So I don't know if you resonate with that, but yeah. So we will move on, move forward. Okay, so the next 30 days we have abundance, yes. And it says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Yes, you can. And then we have card number 9 with change. We have Moon Pisces energy. Lovers Gemini energy. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is you making a decision. A lot of people love talking about the lovers because, you know, it can talk about finding your person and things like that. I don't really pick that up. So if you're single here, not single, if you're in a relationship, and I don't bring up relationship anything, it could mean that you will be by yourself, not in a way where you're breaking up, but you will be prioritizing yourself. But anyways, I think something will totally be revealed where you would have to make a change. And I'm not really picking up anything bad. It's given more like a aha kind of thing. And so if it's not that, it's something that you're dreaming about that you do want. and it is going to require you to make a choice to change. And it's also going to talk about some hard work. When I shuffled the cards, it was like at 10, no, not 10, it was 12:50, I think 12:51, and I had to pause this reading so I can attend to internship 1. But anyway, group number 4, I saw that the magician showed up. So here's the thing. When people manifest, they kind of forget that they have to do the work. They can't just sit here and, just wish it, want it, and then they'll do in the background. No, you have to put in work. However the work looks like, it all depends on what it is that you are manifesting. But Spirit wants to recognize that you are limited, or you are limitless. So if you are feeling limited, it's kind of like, girl, sir, stop, okay? Person, if you have a limited way of thinking, you're going to receive limit. You can't get mad at me. I'm only matching you. And so Spirit is like, look, you have the choice, man. You want this peace and harmony. It's something that's going to make you happy here. It's about how you process your thinking in terms of how you're going to get whatever it is that you want to get. I like that. It's kind of a little bit of tough love, but I think it was necessary. It makes sense to me. Okay. Excuse me. Next 30 days, we have Aura Cleanse number 32. We have card number 14 with message of concern. We have Death, Scorpio in the house. We have the Magician, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo energy. And then we have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands can talk about having to protect yourself or be on guard. So you might hear something, or maybe you feel like you have to be on guard because of past situation. If that is the case, Spirit is recommending you to cleanse your aura so you can either sage your body. You can have like a nice bath where you're using Epsom salt and maybe some form of lavender oil, I think. And you kind of dip your whole body in a bathtub to get rid of the stinking thinking, is what Mom would say. Hell, Palo Santo incense, if you have sage spray, whatever it is that you use. Hell, it can be sound bowls. Spirit is saying cleanse your aura so you can deflect whatever. It's kind of giving me a sense where, let's say you had beef with somebody, because those are fun, right? One-sided ones especially. They might be talking crap about you. Let's say they might slander your name and things and like that, and maybe someone reached out and said, you see what blah 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 is saying about you. Don't let it faze you. If these individuals really wanted you to know how they feel, they would have said it. It's just giving me a bunch of cowards who don't want to be direct in terms of whatever it is that they want to say because of whatever squabble. But Spirit, in my opinion, I feel like deflecting that crap, that's if you resonate with that, or any negative thoughts, deflecting that will help. If that doesn't resonate, and this is still a continuation with the abundance, I talked about stinking thinking. So message of concern, it could be where maybe your spirit guides, God, source, universe, or maybe there's a concern that you have that you want to end, just so that you can bring up, limitless abundance, however abundance look like to you. Doing a bath is fine. And so this is possibly a requirement to get what it is that you're manifesting. We do have the Magician. The Magician is not going to sit here again, twiddle their thumb and just, oh, let me pray for it and not do anything. No, he uses his tools. And so you have the tools. You may want to incorporate, your thought patterns or write something. You may want to ground yourself with the coins. You may want to cleanse your body with this cup here. You may want to put in energy where, let's say you're looking for a job. You may want to put in a focus to find a job and do thorough research to make sure that you're not falling for a scam job or things like that. I just heard one of my cohorts, and it pissed me off because of the damn current climate. She was not necessarily promised, but they did say, hey, we want to keep you once you graduate. Well, unfortunately, they can't keep her because they lost grant funding. So a lot of people who have organizations, they have lost grant funding because a couple of dildos in office, right? So everybody is being affected. So I just wanted to put that out there. I think you are going to use precision. What I mean by that is that you are definitely going to be quite focused, like stereotypical Virgo, to make sure you dot your I's, your J, cross your T's and things in that nature. Make sure that you're punctual, make sure everything is okay, to make sure that you get whatever it is that you want. What I pick up from the death card is just giving me like getting rid of negativity and things of that nature. So you're definitely going to be in a phase where you're ending things and transforming other things, which sounds pretty damn dope. I'm not gonna front, not gonna cap. I like. Okay. So the next 30 days for group number 4, we have true offering. Ooh. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. God is sending you a message like, look, use me. All right, just do the little stuff that I'm telling you to do. And then and then, they'll do the rest. But, again, it's not like they're saying twiddle your thumb and just wish for it. No, you have to do something. And then, I like kind of repeated myself like 500 times. But anyways, we got number 23 with courthouse. We have 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and we have the Emperor. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So, what am I picking up, y'all? I don't know why. What I just did, what am I picking up? I thought of, I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm fucking up the song already. See you at the crossroads, number good. I don't sing, so I will make fun of this song, right? But it's thinking about, it just reminded me about the crossroads. So not necessarily giving me death vibes here, like a physical death of anyone that you know. But it's like, see you at the crossroads. I kind of feel like you will be crossing a threshold to go down a path that you have been juggling for some time. And it was quite difficult. Had some challenges. But I think you are leaving this lack of mindset or this following tension or tendency is what I was trying to say behind. You do have the Emperor. Hell, maybe something significant may happen in Aries season, because this is, Aries energy. But the thing about Aries is that I'm going to put myself first. So, you are making sure that you appear for yourself. You're checking your ego as you go. What I don't like about toxic spirituality is that some people believe that once they have a spiritual awakening, they don't have an ego. I'm like, that's the ego talking. Like, the fuck? We're all going to have ego one way or another. It's a matter of, do you want to have fun with it? And when I recognize my ego, I've been having fun. Because it's like I've already been heavily judged by people, and most people don't even like themselves. So why the fuck should I shrink myself? You see this big ass flower compared to all the other flowers? It's like, look, motherfucker, I'm here. And it's like, oh yeah, I love that power. Oh, I love that. You know, as long as you're not abusing power dynamics, is all good, right? But it's like, I'm here, bitch. Move out the way. Like, step aside. And so when you put that energy into motion, oh Lord, John Witherspoon, he's like, circular motion, right? You put it into motion, things are going to come into fruition, and you're going to reach that crossroads or the threshold. And so the crossroads, I can think of, there's a fork in the road. Maybe you felt confused about something. I think this is in a connection with, I think it's a connection with group number 3, because if I'm not mistaken, I was talking about making a difficult decision with that group. And so maybe there is a continuation of that, who knows. But you won't be at the fork of the road. You know exactly what it is, what you can do or what you need to do. It's a matter of releasing these blocks. So we're going to read your last card to end the reading. Thank you so much. So you have here, follow my joy. And there's a road. Shut up. So it says, today I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing. The things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one or as many as you feel like it, and then go do it. When I am having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. Bless. So this is a nice hintity hint, like clear your aura, right? Do a nice aura cleanse. When you're in a happy mood, you're good. You could be someone to group number 4 where you might have, I won't say flashbacks, but you may have like some form of, I really don't want to say flashback, but all right, freak it, I'll say it. You may have like a memory that trigger you. So it's like, oh, you bitches, you did such and such. Having a nice aura cleansing bath to release, you know, past situations, that's going to help you out. So Spirit is like, look, we want you to be in a good mood. We want you to be great, have fun, live your life like it's golden. Don't worry about these individuals. It's all good. But thank you so much, group number 4, for choosing me to be your tarot card reader for today. And if this resonated, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in another pick a card video. Best wishes, my darling. Talk to you later. Peace.